cool.
What are
So I
some
did
of the
that.
cool things you found out? I mean, some of the things you learned from your research. If you
Well,
could
in general,
share.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I mean, my
He's not allowed to share this.
no, of course. I mean, my paper's online. Anybody can read it. Yeah. Yeah. So my research is based around what Koreans generally think and feel about the Japanese, and what did they learn in school that made them feel that way, right? So what essentially shaped their perspectives in school, in public school, that made them think about Japan. Now, this could be positive or negative. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, but the research showed that 99.9% of the time it was negative. Which, of course, considering the history, it makes sense.
From school or from their parents or from
So my research showed that it was from public school and the media primarily.
Oh.
Yeah. So some of their biggest influences were public school and the media. Of course, their family played an influence as well as friends and there's a few other factors. But school, which isn't surprising because they spend the majority of their time in school. In the media isn't also surprising as well because the media is very broad, right? We're talking about news. We're talking about social media, for example.
Talking about a whole bunch of shit.
Lots of shit. So with that being said, a lot of Koreans don't like the Japanese still, which again makes sense. However,
what about the
What a
you're
surprise.
talking about what about the younger generation? If we're just to like talk about the younger
so
generation.
the people that I interviewed were primarily millennials, so they had to have graduated high school within the past 7 years. So the age range is from 18 to 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or generally speaking, like Korean age 19 to 26. So
Right.
within that age range. So yes, I am primarily interviewing millennials, and the younger generation still don't like Japan, and because they are taught that in school.
Yeah, they are.
However, I will say that people who traveled more and had interactions with Japanese people or have traveled to Japan tend to either be neutral or tend to actually like them.
Yeah.
Which
Because
also
it
makes
puts a
sense.
face on them.
Yes, it puts a face on them. It makes them more personable, of course, and and they look at them more as people rather than like the enemy, right? Rather than like these evil
They're individual
individuals.
people.
Yeah.